Has finally spoken out on canceling his wedding with Sarah Jane Ramos. The news has gotten a lot of attention because everything seemed just fine a few weeks ago. Dak and Sarah were planning a big destination wedding in Italy, but that isn't happening anymore. People say the relationship is beyond repair and they will not be walking down the aisle. Things apparently became very difficult during a trip to the Bahamas. Sarah and Dak were there for a joint celebration with friends, but they had a very big argument. The disagreement was so serious that Sarah decided to call the whole wedding off right then and there. Before this happened, Sarah was posting very sweet things about Dak. In February, she said, "I can't wait to marry the love of my life." In the midst of this, Dak has spoken out about his relationship with Sarah ending right before their trip to Italy. Underneath an article about it, Dak left a comment. In his comment, he put a shrugging emoji. People feel that this simple emoji shows he is trying to act like the situation doesn't even bother him, even though a wedding is a huge deal. Fans think this might be his way of staying calm in public while he figures out how to co-parent his two little ones with Sarah. But before you go, I want to know, do you think he cares more than he's letting on? Dak?
So there's a number of ways you can look at this. I want to start with this, right? Never, ever have children with someone that you don't implant, like you just don't have no intentions on marrying. I know we just want to go out here and have fun. You got money, you can pretty much buy whatever you want and whoever you want, and you can pretend like you can't be bought. But look at the statistics. Look at all of these models that keep getting knocked up by the same wealthy men that you claim are toxic. They're not good examples, et cetera, et cetera. But you seem to find your way in their bed all the time. Just stop pretending like that doesn't happen. A Twitter post was made, and it alluded to there might have been other things that contributed to this departure. And it's, guess what? It's about money. Allegedly. We don't know for sure. But we're not going to pretend like it's not a possibility and it's not on the table. $240 million. That man just locked in. Now, personally, I don't know why the hell y'all keep on signing him back, because he ain't really producing like he should be, personally. And I'm not really a Dallas fan anyway, so, but no hate aside, what the fuck has he done for y'all? That's neither here nor there. This man just signed a $240 million contract, and then allegedly he's having conversations behind the scenes, just not even just about maybe disagreements they're having in the household, who's leading, who's spending time where, and we don't know like what the dynamics of the relationship was, but a part of it seems to be that he wanted a prenup and she's not having it. She just refused. Now, if that's the case, and that's really why they split ways, first of all, you dodged the bullet, but you really didn't, because your dumb ass had kids with somebody that you just, like, it don't make no sense to have children with someone that you're not going to lock in with for the rest of your life. Right? Because I always thought marriage was forever. I never had no intentions on leaving my person behind or stepping out and just being gone, trying to meet someone else, court vet, do all that over and over again. 2026 has shown that this world is disease ridden, spiritually, mentally, and emotionally. People are sick. People are experimenting. People are dibbing and dabbling in everything that you can think of. There's not really much out here of quality. Nothing is organic. Everything has been computer generated or put under a knife. Why the fuck would you get into a relationship with a woman that you don't have any intentions on walking down the aisle with, under the conversation that you both agreed prior that she'd be okay with the prenuptial? To each his own. Y'all do what y'all want. I'm not saying one is right or over the other, but like when you're a celebrity or you're an athlete, you got to protect yourself. You got to. Some of these women don't give a fuck about you. They'll open their wound up and have children just to make sure that they secure a bag. They don't love you. They force love. They force intimacy. They force themselves to be there. That's a different mental trauma that I don't have time to explain or break down. When you can just lay down with somebody just so that you don't have to work ever again in your life, and you can just live off someone else's paychecks, that is so fucked up to me. That's not how it purged me. That's not how you're supposed to go about building a nuclear home. So with men who are smart enough to say, look, sign off on this, I understand that, but you do that when you don't have kids. Do all that shit before you have kids. And then come back and then holler at me. Get to know this person. Find out if this is the type of man or woman that you see yourself being with for a long period of time. This is one life. Stop playing with people's time. So he's dumb to me for having kids with her. She's really fucked up and exposed herself. If she was really pissed off that he didn't want to sign over money that he earned without her and before her to her if something go wrong. It just shows that a lot of these people really be saying that they about one thing and they really mean something else. Shit don't be love at all. I don't know if it was about the prenuptial. It could be a combination of things. But anytime folks like this end up on the headlines, you know it's always going to be the topic, money. Man just hit the big time, like 240, my nigga, 240. Yeah, I'm not gonna sit here and pretend like in the back of my mind, I'm like, shit, you lucked out. Either way, you stuck with her. You still gotta deal with her, even if y'all not together, because you still gotta raise them kids, and guarantee you that child support gonna hit you. So it is what it is. What are y'all thoughts? Was this about the money? Most of you are probably going to say it's about the money. Some of y'all are going to say it was other factors that played a role in it. And it's probably true, but come on. I just don't understand why y'all be wasting people's time with this shit. Y'all go through all of that. You give and wear your body out all these years for somebody, and you don't even see it through. You return right back out here to the rest of the world, and it ain't nothing out here. You're going to go try to meet you another NFL player, because he's damn sure going to find another woman that's willing to step in and do what you did and then some, even if their intentions are pure or not. Money be having motherfuckers do whatever. They don't care. Best of luck to them both. I hope this teaches y'all a lesson, though. Sex is not everything. have some type of discipline. Learn these people. Get to know these people before y'all start doing all this extra intimate stuff with.
Welcome aboard the flight. This is pilot who shies to talking. We going back to Memphis and coming straight from New Orleans. The estimated time of arrival is about an hour, and I can turn your ghost if you try and play with my power. So when you look up and see the sun flashing, stay in your seat. If the flight attendant say you making trouble, then we got beef. The turbulence might get rocky. You better not spill your food. This is brand new plane. If you get it messy,